You're tuned to your local radio station, Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Paul Baker.
Across the southern parishes, music and news for you. 102.5 Skyline.
Something gone wrong around here. Something gone wrong around.
Joe Jackson, is she really going out with him? Big thanks to Vernon Leppingwell for the last couple of hours here on Skyline Gold. It is now 5 minutes after 2 o'clock. This is Paul Baker with you right through till 5 o'clock. It's the Monday afternoon show on Skyline Gold.
This is Skyline.
And loads coming up for you today. Too much to mention right at this moment in time, but I will let you know that in 25 minutes we'll have a look at the brand new album charts.
Are you feeling me? Let's do something.
For the southern parishes, you've found Skyline 102.5 FM.
102.5 FM.
Looking out a dirty old window.
Kim Wilde and Kids in America on Skyline Gold 102.5 FM. Got a date for your diary right now. Keep this date free. It's the 4th of November. This event is in the aid of Countess Mountbatten Hospice. That's a little bit close to my heart, that one. A charity soul and Motown night at Hamble Club starring the UK's #1 George Benson tribute act. The sweet soul sensation 70s and 80s soul and funk band. Careful how I say that. They'll be there as well, and DJ Paul Maiko will be playing the soul classics. It starts at 8 o'clock, finishes at 1 a.m. Tickets are £10 in aid of Countess Mountbatten Hospice at Moor Green Hospital. The tickets are on sale. You can call Paul Maiko right now on 07931 525 867. That's the 4th of November. It's a charity night in aid of Countess Mountbatten Hospice. Soul and Motown at Hamble Club, starring the UK's #1 George Benson tribute acts. It is Skyline Gold 102.5 FM, and here's Leanne Rimes right now, Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Under another sky, gonna get to your heart. You've got a cute way of talking. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance my life away.
You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, Leo Sayer, Leanne Rimes before that, and Can't Fight the Moonlight. Right, your first lunchtime teaser for today is coming up right now. Odd one out. I'm going to give you 3 things. What you have to do is work out which is the odd one out and the reason why. You can get in touch with me and let me know what you think the answer is if you want to. The number is 01489 79 9000. That gets you straight through to the studio right here. Text number is 07903 100 100. You can start your message with the word studio, leave a space, and then the rest of your message. Or you can email me, studio@skylinegold.co.uk. Right then, here is your first afternoon teaser for today. Which of these 3 is the odd one out and why? Start you with an easy one. We have Charing Cross, King's Cross, and Fenchurch Street. Charing Cross, King's Cross, and Fenchurch Street. Which one of those is the odd one out and why? I'll give you the answer and I'll play your madness after this.
This is Skyline.
Windows misting up.
We've got the news and the music you want.
This is Skyline.
All the southern parishes here for you. 102.5 Skyline.
So welcome back to the afternoon show on Skyline Gold for Monday afternoon, just coming up to 25 minutes after 2 right now. So the afternoon teaser I set you before the break. Which is the odd one out, Charing Cross, King's Cross or Fenchurch Street? Nice and easy one to get you started. The odd one out is Charing Cross. It's the only one that's not on the Monopoly board. Simple. polls. Right, 6 minutes away from your weather update and also the brand new UK Top 40 album charts coming up for you on 102.5 Skyline Gold.
Houston, we have a problem. Paul Baker.
My girl's mad at me. There she was, just walking down the street singing.
Man for man, do-wah-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. And it's Skyline Gold 102.5. Time is just on 2:30.
Skyline.
102.5 FM.
Weather for the southern parishes.
So today then, early low cloud mainly in the west. It's going to clear and leave a dry and bright day with some spells of sunshine developing this afternoon. Despite the breezy conditions, it will become very warm. Maximum temperature today is 22 degrees Celsius. This evening, some clear spells at first, but the cloud will tend to increase from the west, remaining mostly dry apart from perhaps some drizzle in the west this evening. Breezy and very mild everywhere. The minimum temperature is 14 degrees Celsius.
Skyline.
That's your weather. And now, here is the brand new official UK Top 40 album chart. And we're going to play you a few tracks from a few albums that are making waves at the moment. Number 33 is where we begin. His Lady Antebellum and Need You Now. Number 33 on the album charts.
Perfect memories scattered all around the floor.
Skyline Gold with the brand new official UK Top 40 album chart compiled by the official charts company. Back in the countdown this week, a re-entry at 33, Lady Antebellum and Need You Now, the title track from the album. Some great tracks to play before we get to the number one album in today's chart. Next up,
102.5 FM. Skyline.
back in the countdown. At number 22, Lady Gaga.
Been a long time, but I'm back in town. And this time I'm not leaving without you.
It's Lady Gaga and You and I. It is 102.5 FM. We're doing the album chart for you. Lady Gaga, You and I is at number 22 on this week's album chart. It's taken from the album Born This Way, not The Edge of Glory, as I said earlier. Right, when we come back, we'll come back into the top 20 in this week's album chart with Amy Winehouse right after this.
Something different on the dial.
It's radio for the borough of Eastleigh.
For the southern parishes, you've found Skyline 102.5 FM.
Are you looking for a local dentist with a personal touch?
Right, here we go, back into the top 20 album chart right now. And at number 20, Amy Winehouse and Back to Black. Let's play you the title track from that album for you.
102.5 Skyline.
On the album chart today, Amy Winehouse, Back to Black, and the title track at number 20. We're going to carry on up the countdown. Number 18
On
next.
102.5 FM, this is Skyline Gold.
Here's CeeLo Green.
See you driving round town with the girl I love, and I like forget you.
CeeLo Green, Forget You, from the album The Lady Killer, number 18 on this week's album chart.
From the Hamble River to Eastleigh Town, this is Skyline. This is Skyline. Radio for the southern parishes on 102.5 FM.
One more stop to make before we hit the number one in this week's album charts. Let's go to number 5. Ed Sheeran. The album is Plus. This is the 18.
White lips, pale face.
Ed Sheeran and the A-Team from the album Plus. It's number 5 on this week's album chart. In last week's album chart, James Morrison was number 1 with The Awakening. Will he still be number 1 today? We're about to find out.
The complete UK Top 40 Countdown.
So here we go, the brand new numbers on the brand new album chart. Number 40 to number 1. Here's the complete countdown for you. Right list.
The hottest chart update from 40.
At number 40, Wretch 3-2, Black and White. 39, The Answer with Revival. Nero at 38, Welcome Reality. 37, Mumford & Sons and Sigh No More. Tiny Temper at 36 with Discovery. Lady Gaga at 35 with Fame. DJ Shadow at 34, The Less You Know The Better. Lady Antebellum at number 33 with Need You Now. Katy Perry at 32 with Teenage Dream. And Chase and Status at number 31 on the album chart this week with No More Idols. And stand by because here's the top 30.
The hottest chart update from 30.
Laura Marling at 30, A Creature I Don't Know. 29, Erasure, Tomorrow's World. Feast at number 28 with Metals. At 27, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm With You. Pink Floyd at 26, Dark Side of the Moon. Christina Perri, Love Strong at 25. 24, Beyonce with 4. Rihanna at 23 with Loud. And Lady Gaga at 22 with Born This Way. Blink 182 are at number 21 with Neighbourhoods. And stand by, the brand new UK Top 20 album chart is coming up next.
The hottest chart update from 20.
Amy Winehouse at 20, you heard Back to Black earlier. At 19, Jessie J, Who You Are. The Lady Killer from CeeLo Green is at 18. At 17, Katherine Jenkins with One Fine Day. At number 16, Will Young with Echoes. Example, Playing in the Shadows is at 15. At 14, Joe McElderry with Classic. At number 13, Maroon 5 with Hands All Over. And at number 12, Adele with 19. Nirvana are at number 11 this week with Nevermind. And stand by, here it comes, the brand new UK Top 10.
The hottest chart update from 10.
At number 10, David Guetta, Nothing But the Beat. At 9, Tony Bennett with Duets Volume 2. At 8, Bruno Mars, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Ben Howard is at 7 with Every Kingdom. At number 6, Kasabian with Velociraptor. At number 5, Ed Sheeran and Plus. At number 4, Lady Antebellum with Own the Night. You and Me at 6, Sinners Never Sleep is at 3. And at number 2, Adele with 21, which means that there's no change at the top of this week's album chart countdown.
The UK's number 1
is still the same. He holds on for 2 weeks. James Morrison and The Awakening. Gonna play the single
Skyline.
I Won't Let You Go is next.
when it's black.
Still number 1 in the album chart for a second week. James Morrison and The Awakening. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock. It's Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
102.5 Skyline.
And stay with us. We are back with the top 3 at 3 after this.
You're tuned to your local radio station, Skyline Golds on 102.5 FM.
Jester's Jewelry in St. John's Road, Hedge End.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
And we're back. It is just gone 3 o'clock. It is time for today's top 3 at 3. Last week we took you back to 1988. And today we take you back 10 years before that to 1978.
Number 3.
And the charts were dominated in 1978 by the music of the soundtrack of Grease. And the top 3 today, there are 2 tracks from the Grease soundtrack. Here's the first of those, Frankie Valli at number 3. It's number 3 in today's top 3 at 3, Frankie Valli with Grease. It was recorded in February of 1978, written by Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees as well. And it is today, number 3 in the top 3 at 3.
102.5 FM.
Skyline. Next up,
Number 2.
it's the one of the 3 that isn't from Greece. Rolls Royce, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, number 2 on today's Top 3 at 3. Skyline Gold, 102.5 FM. The top 3 from this week in 1978. Rolls Royce at number 2, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Skyline Gold, 102.5 FM.
From Hedge End to West End, this is radio for the Southern Parishes.
102.5 FM.
Skyline.
Right, here we go.
I'm 102.5 Skyline. Number 1.
Finishing off today's top 3 at 3, the biggest selling single from this week in 1978. From Greece, John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Number 1 in today's top 3 at 3, John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John with Summer Nights. Number 2, Rolls Royce, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. And at number 3, Frankie Valli and Greece, taking you back to 1978. Got to play this one for Nathan today. He's texted into the studio. This is Lou Reed and Walk on the Wild Side, 15 minutes after 3.
Holly came from Miami, FLA.
Especially for Nathan, who texted into the show today. It's Lou Reed and Walk on the Wild Side. Question for you then. Do you like Christmas produce? Do you like Christmas decorations, toys, handmade cakes, crafts, books, coffee, lunches, and much more? Well, if you do, the St John's Church Christmas Market is just for you. It's taking place on Saturday, the 19th of November, between 10 and 2:30. That's at St John's Church in St John's Road, Hedge End. The entrance is 50p, and the kids go free. That's the Christmas Market at St John's Church on Saturday, the 19th of November, between 10 a.m. and 2:30 in the afternoon.
Paul Baker coming, ready or not.
And UB40 Kingston Town up next, just ahead of another afternoon teaser coming next. Stand by. It's 102.5 FM.
Seems to fade. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town.
UB40. Kingston Town, right then, your second afternoon teaser coming up for you right now. Same as before, it's another odd one out for you. Have a listen to the next 3, they're people actually, characters, they're characters, and they are Honey Rider, Foxy Cleopatra, and Mayday. Honey Rider, Foxy Cleopatra, and Mayday. Which is the odd one out and why? Have a little think about it. It's a little bit trickier than the last one. I'll give you the answer after this.
From the Hamble River to Eastleigh Town, this is Skyline. This is Skyline. Radio for the Southern Parishes on 102.5 FM.
30 years experience and very comprehensive stocks. Botley Bathroom Centre.
781156 or by email info@botleyproducts.co.uk.
Right then, did you get the afternoon teaser correct? You had the choice Honey Rider, Foxy Cleopatra and Mayday. Which one of those was the odd one out? The correct answer was Foxy Cleopatra. The other two are both Bond girls. Foxy Cleopatra, of course, was the character that Beyonce played in an Austin Powers movie.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Skyline.
Background attraction with Perfect on Skyline Gold 102.5 FM. I know it's a little way away yet, but on Thursday, the 1st of December 2011, it's the Hedge End Christmas Lights Switch On. 6 o'clock in the evening, it all kicks off at Hedge End Village Centre. Anyone wishing to have a stall at this year's event, please contact the Town Council on 01489 780 440. Maverick starts tonight away on Skyline Gold. Coming up later on this evening here on Skyline at 5 o'clock, following myself, Martin Mallion with the Drive Time Show, Gary Jackson at 7 this evening, Andrew House with the Entertainment Show at 10 o'clock tonight. That's the way your day is shaping up right here on 102.5 FM. Skyline Gold.
Skyline.
102.5 FM.
Weather for the Southern Parishes.
So let's check out today's weather then. Early low cloud mainly in the west today. It's going to be clear and leave a dry and bright day later on, with some spells of sunshine developing this afternoon. Despite the breezy conditions, it will become very, very warm. The maximum temperature today is 22 degrees Celsius. Tonight, though, there's going to be some clear spells at first. Cloud will tend to increase from the west. remaining mostly dry apart from perhaps some drizzle in the west. Breezy and very mild everywhere tonight. The minimum temperature is 14 degrees Celsius.
Skyline, travel news for the southern parishes.
So let's check out the roads then. At the moment, the A33 Redbridge Road is busy outbound approaching the Redbridge roundabout and the flyover. The A3024 Bursledon Road, temporary signals for emergency roadworks to repair a gas leak near its junction with Botley Road. These works are likely to last until the 14th of October. Also, West End Road with Lances Hill roadworks with temporary signals in operation. Expect delays there. All other routes at the moment are flowing freely. It's not easy to say. Page has just updated on me while I'm reading that out. Yep, everything is flowing freely at the moment. And don't forget the full 3-day forecast for the weather is on our website right now, skylinegold.co.uk.
102.5 FM.
Skyline.
Declared filthy in 20 countries.
Four Tops, I Can't Help Myself, open brackets, Sugar by Honey Bunch, close brackets. Skyline Gold. Swinging Blue Jeans on Skyline Gold with Hippie Hippie Shake. Stand by, we're going to come back with Billy Joel after this.
You're tuned to your local radio station, Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM. When you need to get somewhere on time,
a local family-run company. Call 02380 47 43 00 or 07760 341 266.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Love that. Billy Joel and Piano Man. Skyline Gold 102.5 FM. This is Paul Baker with the afternoon show up until 5 o'clock. Martin Mallion will be along then for the drive time show until 7 this evening when Gary Jackson takes over. He's on till 10 o'clock tonight, and then Andrew House with the entertainment show. That's the way your Monday shapes up right here on Skyline Gold 102.5 FM. Right then, a family from California have claimed that their car was destroyed after it was hijacked by a bear. The McCarthy clan were holidaying at their Sierra Nevada cabin this summer when the animal broke into their Toyota Prius. It was parked on the property's driveway, apparently. Okay, according to the Contra Costa Times, the bear became enraged after getting stuck inside and went about destroying parts of the car, including the gearbox, which shifted the vehicle into neutral. The Prius then rolled down out of the driveway, across the street, flew over a small wall and eventually came to a stop outside a neighbour's house. The car was completely closed, said head of the family Brian McCarthy, and said there was no food in there. The only thing that was in there was a beach towel, some CDs and a few phone chargers. Lieutenant David Stevenson of the South Lake Tahoe Police Department said, "Bears breaking into cars is different." Whatever takes your fancy, I suppose. Just some more odd news throughout the course of the afternoon for you right here on Skyline Gold. It's 10 minutes to 4 o'clock right now. The Connect 4 feature is coming up for you in 10 minutes' time. What is going to be today's connection? You'll find out very soon. Right now, we're going to take you back in time with Fleetwood Mac. Here's Don't Stop on Skyline Gold.
Or Baker. Oh, it's the stench of mediocrity.
Back to the 80s with 5 Star and Rain or Shine. Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM. Don't forget this coming Friday, the 14th of October, Elvis Presley from Memphis to Vegas via Warsash in aid of Smile for Wessex, supporting the Wessex Neurological Centre at Southampton General Hospital. Craig Jefferson is one of the UK's top Elvis tribute artists, and he'll once again be performing for the charity. It's at Victory Hall in Warsash, that's the venue, but Craig will be taking you on a tour from Memphis to Vegas. As a huge fan of Elvis, Craig will take great care to put on a show that recreates the energy and the excitement of Elvis Presley's live performances. With a string of awards for his shows and having wowed audiences all over the UK and into Europe with his uncannily authentic vocals, we guarantee that you will not be disappointed by Craig's tribute to the King. Craig and his backing singers Carla and Katie will be performing all of your Elvis favourites from the 1950s and the 60s, right the way through to his hugely successful Las Vegas sets. In fact, the biggest problem with Craig is that he never wants to stop, and his second 45-minute set rarely lasts for less than an hour. Do you know why? It's because Craig just loves to entertain and keep his audiences going. That's what he does. Right, tickets are just £7.50, £6.50 with concessions, and a full house is expected for this fantastic show. So please book as soon as possible, and you can do that by emailing info@smileforwessex.org. Doors will be open at 7 o'clock and the bar will be open until 11. There's also going to be a raffle, and the popular Elvis Blackout Board will be making a return with some great prizes to be won. So that's this coming Friday, the 14th of October, Elvis from Memphis to Vegas via Warsash. Scales Aloud, I'll stand by you. We are back with Connect 4 right after this.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Skyline. Jester's Jewelry in St. John's Road, Hedge End.
Right then, so you ready? Let's go back to it. Connect 4 is about to begin for you. 4 songs, 1 connection.
Music and news for you. 102.5.
So, as usual then, this connection could be anything. It could be something to do with the song title. It could be something to do with the artist. Anything at all. Have a listen if you think you know what it is. 01489 79 9000 is the number to get through to me here at the studio at Skyline Gold today. Text 07903 100 100. Start your message with the word studio. Leave a space and then the rest of your message, please. Song number 1 on today's Connect 4. Here is song number 2. Can you work out the connection? Here's Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
I'm gonna make a change. Make that change.
You're in the company of Paul Baker.
Skyline.
So 3 down and 1 to go on today's Connect 4. Chic and Good Times, Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, and Madonna with Lucky Star. Have you worked out what the connection is yet? Give me a call, 01489 79 9000 if you think you know what it is. And here's George Michael and Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. George Michael and Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. So they were your 4 tracks for today's Connect 4. Did you work out what the connection was? Well, the tracks we had: Madonna, Lucky Star; Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror; Chic with Good Times; and George Michael and Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. They were all newspapers today, all newspapers. Lucky Star, Man in the Mirror, Good Times, and Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. We'll do another Connect 4 for you again next Monday afternoon, just after 4 o'clock. On Skyline Gold 102.5. You can still get in contact with me today here at the desk. It's 01489 79 9000. The text number is 07903 100 100. Don't forget to start your message with the word studio. Leave a space and then put the rest of your message in. That'll get through to me on the computer right here. And also on the computer, you can email me, studio@skylinegold.co.uk. Loads more great music still to come. I'm on till 5, followed by Martin Mallion with Drive Time. He's on till 7. Gary Jackson following him. And Andrew House with the Entertainment Show coming up for you at 10 o'clock tonight. 102.5 Skyline Gold coming up to 20 past, or just gone 20 past 4 right now. We'll be back after this.
You're tuned to your local radio station, Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Windows misting up.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
What would you think if I sang out of tune?
My friends, that was the Childline charity back in 1988. Wet, 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 with a little help from my friends. Stand by, we've got today's Twin Spin coming up for you in about 5 minutes' time. 2 tracks by one artist. We do that for you every Monday. Last week we played 2 classic tracks from R.E.M. Today it is the turn of the Beach Boys. 2 classic Beach Boys tracks are coming up for you in around about 5 minutes' time. Have a listen to this, right? A superhero dedicated to clearing the Czech Republic of dog poo has unleashed himself onto the world. The vigilante dons tights, a helmet and a mask to patrol parks in Prague. He makes examples of dog owners who fail to clear up after their pets. The unknown individual, known only by his alias, which is Super Vaclav, he's said to have been spurred into action after the city was named Europe's dog poo capital. So if you're ever in Prague and you've got your dog with you, make sure you clean up the poo. Otherwise, Super Vaclav will be coming after you. Seen some strange things in my time. Right then, 102.5 FM standby for today's Twin Spin from the Beach Boys coming up for you very soon. Going to play Wham and I'm Your Man first though on Skyline Gold. This is Paul Baker till 5 o'clock. So Wham and I'm Your Man, get ready then. Here is today's Twin Spin. And here come the Beach Boys.
I love the colorful clothes you wear.
Paul Baker on Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Skyline.
Today's Twin Spin, 2 tracks from the Beach Boys. You had Kokomo and Good Vibrations. Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM. It's Paul Baker with you until 5. Martin Mallion is coming up for you with the Drive Time show at 5 o'clock this evening, followed by Gary Jackson at 7. He has Sounds of the 70s at 7, and then Dark Side of the Moon at 8, and then following him, Andrew House with the Entertainment Show at 10 o'clock tonight. This is Skyline Gold on 102.5 FM.
Music and news for you. 102.5 Skyline.
20 to 5 now.
Are you looking for a local dentist with a personal touch?
59.
Skyline Daytime with Botley Products. Publishers and distributors of the Hedge End and Botley Courier, the Whiteley Ad Sheet, the West End Directory, your local ad sheet, and the Fair Oak Flyer for effective local advertising and distribution at a competitive price. Contact Botley Products on 01489 781156 or by email info@botleyproducts.co.uk.
Skyline on 102.5 FM.
Paul Baker! Scarier than something very scary.
Hi, this is Frank Allen of The Searchers, and you're listening to Skyline 102.5 FM.
Sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey. Your first sweet kiss thrills me so.
Skyline Gold with The Searchers and Sweets for My Sweets. Well, I mentioned this once before already, but I'm going to mention it again for you. The 4th of November, in aid of Countess Mountbatten's Hospice, is a charity soul and Motown night at Hamble Club starring the UK's #1 George Benson tribute act. Also there will be the Sweet Soul Sensations, 70s and 80s soul and funk band, and DJ Paul Myko playing the soul classics for you. It starts at 8 o'clock in the evening and finishes at 1 a.m. The tickets are on sale right now, £10 a ticket. It's in aid of the Countess Mountbatten Hospice at Moor Green Hospitals, and the tickets are on sale right now. For more information, contact Paul Myko on 07931 525 867. That's on the 4th of November. At the Hamble Club in aid of Countess Mountbatten Hospice. Let's get a bit soulful for you right now, actually. Play a bit of Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross and Never Too Much. Skyline Gold on 102.5. 10 minutes of me left, and then Martin Mallion with Drive Time. He'll be here for you. Got to mention Simon Carter as well. He does Drive Time on a Thursday. He's just phoned me in. He's in Swatheling at the moment. And he's asked me to play this for you. It's Alphaville and Big in Japan. Alphaville, especially for Simon Carter. He does the Drive Time show on Thursdays here on Skyline. Alphaville, Big in Japan. I reckon 2 more songs for you. I said that last week, but I lied. I'm going to make sure I do it for you today, though. 2 more tracks to go. Here's Andy Williams.
You're just too good to be true. That I found you stay away.
Andy Williams, Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Just the 1 track to go from me today. Here's the final one before Martin comes along for Drive Time at 5 o'clock. Here are the Animals.
In this dirty old part of the city, we gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out.
Last track from me today, the Animals. We gotta get out of this place. That's your lot from me today. Thanks very much for your company. I'll be back with you again next Monday afternoon between 2 and 5. Stick with Skyline today for Martin Mallion's Drive Time coming up next. Time's just on 5 o'clock. I'll see you next week.
Jester's Jewelry in St. John's Road, Hedge End stock a wide range of gifts.